I've been building blocks and crap 'cause I'm in freaking Minecraft. This is Luke Film Boss here. How's it going, everybody? Today I'm talking about a Minecraft movie and I'm going to be reviewing it. And as the Film Boss, I am pretty much the most credible source you will ever hear talking about this movie. So yes, I watched it. And guess what? This movie is absolutely astounding. Like the immense world building that they pulled off here is unmatched. There's no way on earth anybody could tell me otherwise that this is actually quite a unique experience. They really knew how to flesh out the world of Minecraft, bringing in these piglins as the villains was a genius stroke. They gave us this old grandma pig who is like the embodiment of evil. She's probably like a top 10 villain of all time because she just embodies what happens when you rip creativity from the minds of a young artist and then just make them work, and then it makes them evil. So yeah, I really related to that because as a creative, being forced into the workforce because nobody liked my art kind of does things to you, and I related so much. It's such a relatable villain, but yet you understand that they're evil, so it's like this nuanced balance. It's so rich and deep in the themes that it's trying to go for. And then when you get to the main characters, you've got Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. He's just a down on his luck guy. He had his time in the sun. He was so popular, so famous, and then everything fell out from under him. He became a loser. He became broke. And once again, I relate to that so much as a broke loser. Unfortunately, I never had my time in the sun, so I just related to the broke loser part and tried to get money. So that was a good character for me. And then Jack Black as Steve. He yearns for the mines. That is such a profound statement. It's honestly one of the greatest quotes I think that's ever been put to screen in a film, and it goes hand in hand so well with the plot of Minecraft. He yearns for the mines and he's going to Minecraft world. That is honestly genius writing right there. It's so clever. It's so good. It's like basically if you took a Disney I Want song and wrapped it into one line of dialogue. That is Steve's I Want song. I yearned for the mines. Honestly, somebody make me a Disney style song for Steve called Yearning for the Mines. It would be beautiful. Like, my name is Steve and I yearn for the mines. As a child I yearned for the mines. Yeah, something like that. I'm no musical artist or whiz, but that's something we need, okay? Now we get to the kids. Bro is my hero. Little kid nerd genius is my hero. He takes on them bullies. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a flippin' jetpack. And he's like, you're gonna try screw up my invention? Kill the potato mascot. Potato chip mascot dead. That is hilarious. That is great. And then his sister is like, I'm going to be a marketing influencer for the chip company, and then she becomes a kung fu master because she apparently knows how to fight, even though she didn't know that she knew how to fight. But she's just really good at fighting, guys. And I think that's a really good commentary on like us having the potential inside of us that we didn't know we had. That we all just have these gifts that just explode out of us when under pressure, and it's quite an interesting arc that she goes on. She goes from boring, she just has no idea what to do. She's trying to take care of her brother, get a job. Then she realizes, the power, the potential was there inside of me the whole time. I just needed this llama lady to fight zombies with me to figure out what my potential is. And that's also I love how all these themes and elements are coming together to paint this grand picture. It's like they fight the zombies, so they're taking out what was dead and what is supposed to be left dead, and they're taking it out, and through that they're finding new birth. And there's just it's impeccable to me how fantastic this movie is and how well it balances all these characters and these themes so richly. It's quite the interesting movie. I'm not going to spoil it. No spoilers. But yes, there may or may not be a chicken jockey in the movie. And I'm not even going to get, like, Chicken Jockey is probably the greatest side character ever. He just shows up and he's like, you think because I'm small that I can't take care of myself. Like, he's the embodiment of power for the tiny people community. And there's just so much good things here. The CGI is honestly immense. Like, it really makes you believe that they are interacting with these block-shaped fleshy villager and pig creatures, and that this world could exist in another dimension within our own world. The world building, it's like it's on the same level as something like Lord of the Rings. The landscape and the practical effects, they're actually like the sets. It's pretty detailed and cool stuff. So, 10 out of 10 in production design. Characters, I already said. The story is like, honestly, it's so smart because it's like these people just find, like, they follow this dog or with the cube, and they find a block world, and then they have to get home. It's so simple, but yet it works so well. It's like we put ourselves into this situation, a situation that we shouldn't have been in the first place, and then we got trapped here. So now the plot is, how do we get back to where we came from? And that's really what it is. It's like all these things coming on. We're finding who we are. While trying to get back to where we started, we actually grow as people. And that is the epitome of what the Minecraft movie is. It's you don't think a Minecraft movie. You don't think that this movie would be so rich and deep and thought-provoking, but yet you look beneath the surface and you realize how immersive and how grand the story being told here actually is. So, I am Luke Film Boss, and a lot of what I just said obviously is a little overblown. The movie was not as bad as I thought it would be. I actually had a lot of fun. It made me laugh a lot. It's not this rich, deep masterpiece of a moment, but I did thoroughly enjoy the movie. I had a good time with a bunch of my friends. Enjoyment factor, I would give it a 75% in enjoyment. It falls into that comedy range. A lot of comedies, my biggest problem with them is that they aren't really rich and deep and thematic, and the characters usually are kind of shallow. And that's the same here. Comedies tend to fall into that 7 out of 10 range for me, so I would give it a 75% in enjoyment and a 55% in quality, because the visuals actually are pretty impressive. Some of the choices might be odd, like the skin tones on the Minecraft creatures, but they kind of make it work. It doesn't seem out of place. The world that they create seems to make sense. So visually, it's really good. Pacing wise and comedy wise, it kept me entertained. The characters and the theme, it is shallow. It's dumb. It's definitely a kind of movie that is kind of just throwaway plot and characters. But Jack Black and Jason Momoa do their best to give it a little bit of charm. But honestly, the movie is just really stupid. It is the most Gen Alpha brain rot film that's come out. And it's making a lot of money because Minecraft is the most successful video game ever. Obviously, it was going to make a lot of money. I don't know why any of us ever doubted it. Probably because it was stupid, and it is stupid. But we see now that is exactly what the fans wanted. So overall, I give the movie a 65%, which is literally just right on the dot of what it needed to get a passing score from me. Yes, it's entertaining. I would watch it again with friends. It's honestly just a funny time. It just makes you laugh. And if you're not into that kind of humor, which not everybody would be, then yeah, I wouldn't expect like anybody above the age of like 35 to get any enjoyment out of this movie. And even people more my age in their 20s, it might be a little bit much for them to get into, but for me, I was able to have fun with this one. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help you be on the lookout for more videos from Luke Film Boss. Bye.